Welcome to the place where you're in the camera and I'm the screen. I'm your host, David Gray, and we are back with some IRL Chronicles, back into his house, back back home from the vacay. It's been a couple weeks since the vacation now, but I haven't really gone into depth on what's been going on with me, and I threw this jacket on, and it's crazy. I have a story about that, but that's to come in a minute. Let's talk about the channel a little bit. So I had announced some things before I left on the vacation that were going to happen when I came back. Now, are they still going to happen? Absolutely. I have a lot of game series going on the channel as it stands. So it's pretty cool that that's happening in consequence with itself. There's projects in works. There's always projects in works with me. If you don't know me by now, you should know there's always projects in works. I look tan. That's because I am been spending a lot more time outside than I normally do. But that's for another story. This as well. Vlogging isn't really the thing for this channel. I think it could be if I really wanted it to be, but it's just not as the time is now. And it's been a while since I actually vlogged. I keep glancing over at myself, and it's really weird. I like the way it felt in this hat a little better, but because I can go wider with it. You can just tell I can vlog with my left better than my right. That's so weird, isn't it? Huge Assassin's Creed poster. Look at that. Let's see how many of these I can name now. So let's see. Ezio Auditore La Firenze. Connor. I don't remember his last name. No, this is Altair, Connor, Ezio, Evie, Jacob. I don't know her name, and I don't know his name. He's from Unity, she's from Liberation, and Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which was unknown, I can't remember the name, but that's besides the point. I'm getting off topic once again. I always do this shit. But anyway, so there's projects in the works, there's things I want to do, there's things I'm going to do. I said, so I'll show it to you since I have it here. I said I was going to do a review this album right here. Get some light in that. Panic at the Disco's Death of a Bachelor album. That's my records and my record player right there. When it's dark out. Wait, is that when it's dark out? Or this is These Things Happen. G-Eazy. If you haven't checked that album out, please do. Definitely recommend it. Awesome album. Awesome artist. Dude's cool. I've been listening to him for 4 years now. Dude's just awesome, and actually he inspired what you see up above my head a little bit. Not 100%, but he did. It looks nice, I think, but that's also another story that we're going to get to in a moment. It's going to be on this channel and on my other channel. I keep walking around because I like this lighting right here, so let's keep that right there and right there. Boom. Call of Duty. Let's just go down. Check out this new jacket. My Call of Duty Black. I'm not a huge fan of Black Ops, but I think I paid like $3 or $4 for this shirt, so it's kind of a steal. I'm in my work pants right now, but yeah, that's my sweet new jacket. It's kind of hot right now, but anyway, so I keep getting off topic. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. Let's get that lighting the way I want it to. Okay, so I said there's a lot of projects coming up, talk show, and a bunch of other things coming up onto the channel. Those were not lies. That is coming soon to a theater near you. Not really. But I've just been so busy since I came back with the channel. Everybody else has kind of been busy. It's the summer. People are going on vacations. So it's going to happen still. There's a lot of projects and stuff that me and my friends are working on and want to do. A lot of things I want to do that are still going to come through to fruition. I did say I was working on music stuff, and I'm still working on that stuff. Getting some last minute things touched up and aired out before I actually go into them. I can't just jump into it because that's not the kind of person I am. I switch arms again. That arm's not as strong as my left for some reason. That's really weird. I don't jerk off with that. Never mind. Besides the point. Getting off topic again. But game series as it stands. Quantum Break's a couple episodes from ending. At the time I'm recording this video, I believe it's either up or is going up soon. The final episode the final part of the last episode of Minecraft Story Mode, which is the most recent one, which is cool. And Far Cry Primal, I think we're like halfway, maybe a little less than half through that game as far as the main story goes. What else? Uncharted, we're barely in the beginning. Same thing with Doom and Gears of War. You know, we're not super far into those games yet, and that's a good thing. So those series are going to continue through, and we'll see more from that if you are a fan of that. But yeah, sorry, I had to fix a stray hair I saw there. But other than that, I'm here. As you can see, I've gone back to the 2 uploads a day schedule. I'm going to try keeping that as long as possible. There are going to be days. Mondays have always been my lazy days. If I don't feel like uploading, or I want to rest on Sunday or something, I'll put like one video, or I'll vlog like I used to. But vlogging's not a real big deal now. Or I'll just put one video up, or whatever the case may be. So that's why you'll see a decrease in Mondays and sometimes Tuesdays, because it's the end of the work week for me. And so it's usually I'm tired. I'm already done with the main work that I do, you know, at the facility and the prison and stuff. And so I don't feel like doing that. So yeah, that's usually why that is the way it is. But yeah, so, you know, so now let's talk about what's going on with me personally. Now let's go ahead and get a side view. Is this the side I like? That's the side I like. Now, I know it's a little weird view. It's on both sides. That's a huge pimple. See it? And you can see, probably, let's go in the light a little bit. You can see it's not as permanent because it's kind of messy. My hair's real messy right now. But you can see where the part goes in my hair, and it's on both sides. Now, for those of you who don't know, G-Eazy has the part, and he slits it back into the left, I believe, maybe the right. I can't remember properly. But my whole thing is I've always wanted to do this to my hair, kind of slick it back a little bit, but still have it up and it looks clean, but at the same time it's really fucking messy. But nobody knows that except for me. So I've always had there's a reason I've always had that in my head. And so let's get into story time, which I was actually planning. Let's sit down. I can sit down for this. Oh, so much better. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. There's my editing and uploading platform right there, my 3 screens. Panic at the Disco playing in the back. If I don't feel like recording or something, I like putting on Panic some of their better, you know, some of their more upbeat songs, or some Skillet or Linkin Park or something, to get myself pumped up to record and stuff. So I was actually getting myself pumped up to record this video because I was kind of tired. And then I was editing, what is that? Gears of War, and then I was uploading, also releasing a video on my main channel, and I always just keep that up on the side there. And yeah, so anyway, so story time. So since I was a child, I have kind of had a vision, not so much like, you know, supernatural, but more like, how would I put it? More like I have these pictures in my head of what I would like to be, or what I picture things as. And sometimes they come through in dreams. Sometimes they come through in drawings, stuff like that. I used to draw, for those of you who don't know. I don't do it. I don't really do it anymore. I was never really talented at it, and I never really cared much for it. I'm not a patient person when it comes to certain things. And drawing's one of those things where I can't just sit and take my time doing shading and all these things. I just eventually frustrate myself to the point where I just scrap the whole thing. So that's why I stopped doing it. I used to paint as well. And I think that's what makes it such a pain in the ass. Which is ironic, though, because I'm really patient with YouTube and with music and stuff and gaming, sitting and recording, sitting and editing and all these cool things. But I think it's because I actually have a real, legitimate passion to do those things. But anyway, getting off topic. Again, I always do this shit. So, since I was a child, I've had these kind of pictures of things in that I would like to happen, I guess, or certain things that I would be interested in. And I didn't snap about this till later on, which is fucking hilarious. But so, you know, the kind of car I want, the color, the shape, the everything. You know, since I was a child, I had this kind of vision for myself, like, oh, yeah, that would be cool. and it would stick in my head for years and years and years, and then I'd forget about it, and it would come back, forget and come back, forget and come back, and this is one of those situations. So, since I was about 6 years old, you've seen my other hair, where it's like, it would be flat all the way up to the front bangs, which would be spiked up, but it'd be flat and running forward. And I always had this picture for myself, and I've always been a stylish person, and always had dressed uniquely. Like jackets like this are always cool to me, or like really tight fitting shirts that like show off your figure, always be cool to me. And unique shirts, graphic tees, and stuff like that that kind of bring attention to you. I love things like that. Hairdos that bring attention to you. Shoes, whatever the case. So I had this. I don't know if it was a picture in my head, but I know it was a dream that I remember it as, and I'm assuming that it had to have been somewhere along the way imagined in my mind as something. But anyway, so I took this picture, and I'll put it up on screen now. And it's a profile picture, and I'm wearing this jacket and this shirt, ironically enough. They're still just sitting right there in my chair. And I just came after work and put them on, just so I'm not looking like a bum in my white t-shirt. But anyway, so I used to have this dream of I don't remember being a child in the dream. I don't really remember what it was, but it was everybody was dressed normally, like you would expect a person, just jeans and a t-shirt, no jewelry, no custom, just kind of drab and real unfashionable and just kind of plain. This is really the only way to put it. And I would see this person in my head, and it's so weird, the haircut, the jacket, and just stands out exponentially compared to the rest of the crowd. Just a large group of people stands out. Thick beard, really nice, cool looking thick beard, and hairstyle was really unique. I couldn't place my finger on what made it that way. It was like something old and borrowed, but with a new twist. And I don't know, it was just something that was like, oh, that guy looks fucking awesome. I would love to be like that person. I would love to dress like that person. And this was a dream I had in my head. And think about this. And this was years and years ago that I used to have this dream. And so recently I decided, hey, I've been spiking my hair up, since I was 6 years old. And I'm gonna be 21 now, so you do the fucking math. I'm too lazy. So I was like, it's time to make a change. It's time to do the hair that I want to do. I want to use G-Eazy kind of draws his inspiration from the 60s, the greaser style, and he gets the part in his hair and he slicks it back and makes it look really cool. And I was like, I want to do that, but I don't want to do it like him. I also want something like Macklemore, where he has this straight kind of like mohawk, faux hawk looking kind of thing. And but I don't want exactly that. I do like the fade on the side. You can see that, the perfect line here too. I do like the fade on the side going up into my hair with the part splitting it, and then another thing happening up top. And this was a design I kind of had in my own head, thinking about what I would look good in, and doing research and looking at cool things. So I've never really seen a haircut. I've seen similar, but not exactly the way that I'm doing it, which is really cool. And I mean, there are people who have done it before and who are doing it currently, which is cool too. But I want to eventually, I'll probably dye my hair again eventually, but not as it stands now. That's far in the future. I think I'm done dyeing my hair for now. We'll probably keep the highlights maybe. I don't know. But anyway, so I had forgotten completely about this dream. And then after I took that picture, I got home after the haircut, took the picture, I put it up, and like I was thinking about that image in my head, like, oh, that looks I look really cool, but it looks so familiar, and I couldn't place where I had seen that exact look before. And then I had the dream again last night, and I remembered instantly that I had been having this dream for years and years and years. And instead of seeing a stranger's face this time, I saw my own. I was a little older. My beard was fuller. It was thicker. It was like this, and then down into it, and then a big over and up like that. Just a really thick beard. And my hair was actually a it's like a white blonde or like a really light gray or something. I don't know. And it fades slowly into black as it goes down, and even my beard was faded like that. And then as you get lower down, and then my beard was black, and the top of my head was a whitish gray color. And it was cool, but I was wearing this jacket, and it was old and faded. And I don't know. It's really weird. It's really weird that I've had this dream recurring for many, many years, and I guess it was just I put that vision in my head of, oh, that would be something that I would like to be like, and then forgot about it, and it kind of manifested itself over time into what I am today. And that's just like my whole style. Like, I've always been deeply fascinated with like fedoras. I love hats, fedoras and top hats and stuff. I think it's cool. Back in the day, people used to wear stuff like that, and I like wearing it just because it's something most people won't step out of their comfort zone and wear and won't do. And just like jackets like this or shirts that I buy or things like that, people won't do that, and it's more people nowadays will, but not to the extent that I do it. And there are some people, and yep, I sound like a total fucking hipster, but shut the fuck up. That's besides the point. I just thought it was a cool story, and I felt like sharing it with you guys. And I felt like putting it on this channel, and also I'll put it another one on my other channel and kind of talk more about that. And it's going to be more professionally done, probably. I don't know, I'll probably record it on my GoPro or something. Who knows? Maybe I'll just upload the same video. I don't know. But, yeah, so it was just a little strange thing that happened to me this week. And, which is cool. I'm okay with it. And, I love my hair. I'll say that much. There you can see. There you see it really well. When it's combed properly, it shows it off extremely well. See, like that right there. Look at that part. And then this goes down a little bit, and that goes up. And it just looks good. Same thing with the other side. See if I can get that one. This one's harder to do because it's not as thick, as the line's not as thick. But it's a little easier to find, actually. There we go. And then just back with it. But, yeah, so that's a cool story that I had. I wanted to tell you, I'm actually getting my beard a little, so my beard used to be as thin as it is up here. I'm getting it thicker as I go down slowly. I think I like that. I don't know, I'm just kind of messing around with designs to the beard to make it look better with this haircut, and I think it looks good. I look good the way it is now. Get rid of this damn pimples. But, yeah, so that was a cool little story. Thought I'd share that with you. Monday vlog day. It's not going to be vlogs every week. I don't like vlogging on this channel, really. I have a channel specifically for vlogging. I don't even vlog on that channel. I should try doing one once a week, or doing something once a week. I still want to do the reviews, at least on the Panic at the Disco album, and I still want to do some other things with that I had planned with that album, actually. And I'll probably end up doing them, hopefully, if I can get everything to work properly. I haven't really had time. I've been working a lot lately. I know I look like I'm tired. I always look like I'm tired in vlogs. I know that, and just like, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I'm gonna say for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, new to the series, make sure to subscribe. Stop being a bitch about it. You know, I always love the support. Oh, and that's another thing I want to talk about. I do have a trailer up on the channel as it stands now, and I've been wanting to do that for a while. And it's just kind of I have an idea for a better one, but I don't really know how I'm gonna carry that idea out yet. So I'll do it eventually, but as it stands right now, that's gonna be the trailer for a little bit, and then I'll make a better one eventually. And but for now, it's cool. No major changes coming to the channel. Just gonna keep on trekking, and hopefully gain a bunch of subs soon here. And hope you all enjoy me and enjoy the channel. And I'll see you in the next video of whatever I make. Ta-ta for now. Oh, look at all my swords. Have I ever showed those? Oh, there's another thing I haven't showed on camera. I don't think I ever showed this. That's my computer bag right there. That Razer tactical backpack right there. Whoop-ah. The thing is awesome. There's so much. Oh, jeez. I dropped you. Shh. Don't judge me. But, anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I'll see you in the next video of whatever I make. Ta-ta for now. Now I'm out.